everyone. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to the Make a Garden Tower course. My name is Heidi Totten.
I'm Marissa Waldrop.
And I'm Cindy McMullin.
And we are so excited to show you this technique for making a garden tower. We're going to show you how to make 3 different sizes. The first one is a small.
This is a small, and its finished size is about 2 feet by 4 feet.
And this is a medium. Its finished size is about 3 feet by 5 feet, and it holds 80 plants.
And I bet you'll never guess that this is the large one. Right? It's 6 feet by about 4 feet and holds 120 plants.
So jump right in, decide which size you want to start with, and we're so excited to take you on this journey so that you can grow your own food.
So now we're going to measure out on our table and mark where we need to cut our fabric. So we're going to make the small ones first, which are going to be 4 feet in width. Okay, now we're ready to roll out our fabric to cut a small garden tower. So right now we have a 4 foot by 4 foot square of material. And this can make 2 small garden towers. So we're going to fold this in half. So you're going to line up 2 edges like this. And then you are going to cut on the fold to make 2 small garden tower sizes. If you do this first to kind of put a crease in your fold, that will help so you can see where you need to cut. Then you take your awesome sharp scissors and cut right on the fold. Sometimes the fabric will catch slightly, but just keep working at it and you'll do great. And now we have 2 pieces of fabric ready to make 2 small garden towers, but today we're just going to show how you make 1.
Guess what? Now it's time to pin together this small garden tower that Marissa prepped for us. So what we do is, this is just the one that she just cut. You're going to fold it in half so that it's now half the length. Okay? This is super simple. Just line it up as straight as you can, and you're just going to fold it. And I like to fold it about the size of my thumb over. And sometimes it's a little bit, it doesn't come out exactly even. It's totally okay. See how that looks? If you're OCD, you got a problem with garden towers. That's all I can say. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to put the pins in so that it's ready for sewing. And I do it about every, my hand, every 6 to 7 inches across. There you go. That's it. Now it's ready for sewing. Okay, now it's time to sew this small garden tower that we just prepped by pinning. What I'm going to do is, it's a super simple process. Sew a seam down here and you're going to sew a second seam next to it. All right? So check this out, how easy it is. Simply put in your fabric into where the foot is, and I like to line that first one up right on the edge, and you turn on your machine. Okay? And you're just going to follow that line all the way along the edge of your foot. Okay? I just take the pins out as I go. Now I'm going to line it up, and I like to have about, 3/4 of an inch between the 2 seams. So I'm just going to put that in there, start it again. You can go back and start again if you want. I just finished off the edge. Let's go. All right. Super simple. Okay, finish that edge. Okay, that's it. So simple. Now let's drill.
And now comes the fun part, and that is using the drill. So we now have the small garden tower that Marissa cut and Cindy sewed, and now I'm going to drill because I have the strongest muscles of the group. So here's the garden tower. You can see it is now about 2 feet, well, it's a little less than 2 feet wide because it's sewn on this side. And you'll be able to tell because the lines will be going horizontal. That's what you want, is for your lines to be going horizontal, okay? And it's about 2 feet tall. And so what we're going to do is drill the holes in here so that it makes holes for you to use for your garden tower on the side, and then you can also plant on the top, all right? So we're gonna get started. What I like to do is I like to lay the sewn side face down towards me. I don't know why, it's just my preference, but it's a way for me to remember how to do this every time, okay? And we're gonna make sure it's spread out. And then we are going to fold it into thirds like this and thirds like this. And you don't want it to be all bent underneath. So you want to try and get it as smooth as possible. And then what you'll have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers, okay? Now, what we want to do with this is we want to make sure that we can have 40 plants in here. So that means that we need to have at least 30 holes. So we've got 6 layers, and now what we're going to do is we're going to drill 5 holes across this, and this is how we're going to do it. First, we're going to fold this over so that we find the center point, and you push down on it, and now we've got a center point, okay? And then, once we have that center point, we're going to drill 2 more holes in the center here, and that will make 5. So 1, 2, 3, and it will be on the other side as well. We're going to take the drill, and right here, we're just going to drill until we can see the cutting board. And you'll have all these fun little plastic round things, okay? And then we're going to drill about 3 inches apart. You just want to space it, right? You just want them to be spaced evenly. Okay, and then we're going to open it up and we're going to drill right in the center. Okay, now, ta-da! Now you can see that there are holes all over the garden tower. And so if you counted them, you would see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So 15, 15, there's 30 holes. And then you can also plant plants on top. So this is particularly good if you're doing lettuce, herbs, some strawberries around the bottom, things like that. Some of the smaller plants, the small garden tower is perfect for that. We're excited because now you get to go and build it. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.